What's going on, Fantasy World? It's your boy, Hot Soup, and I'm coming to you live with our episode, Top 5 Sits for Week 17. Do not set those lineups until you hear these top 5. We're going to start off with our number one sit this week is going to be T. Higgins. I know y'all like, what the hell, T. Higgins? Listen to me. Denver ranked 6th in the league on shutting down the receiver. They're only giving up 219 yards per game. 100 of that to 150 of that is going to Chase. You know why? They got Surtain, but Surtain is locking up the X. T. Higgins is the outside receiver. Jamar Chase, they line up all over the field. I do not see Surtain trying to follow around Jamar Chase in the slot. I see him trying to post up on T. Higgins, shut T. Higgins down. That's what's going to happen. You heard it from the soup. Higgins is going to have to take a step back in target share and receptions in Week 17. He's going to be good for 6 receptions, 73 yards, 10.3 points. He will fall right outside the top 30. Hey, I'm not here for feelings. I'm here to give you the facts. It is what it is. Our second player that you have got to sit on your bench in Week 17. I know you don't want to do it because he's been hot, but we're going to sit him this week. Rico Dowdle. Ooh, Rico. Over in Dallas, that running back has been on fire. But against Philly defense, no running back is on fire. Philly will crush Dallas early. That's going to turn Dowdle into a receiver, not a running back. Last time they played, Dowdle, 15 touches, 51 yards. That's it. Dowdle has done well, but Philly just shut down B-Rob for 40 yards and 2 fumbles. Rico Dowdle, 17 touches, 63 yards, 8.3 fantasy points. There ain't no Suave in Week 17. Yeah. And our number 3 player that you have got to get on your bench and you gonna hate it. He was hot at the beginning of the year and has fizzled out like pop rocks in some water, man. Listen, Kupp versus Arizona. Late season slump. Target shares gone down. He's averaging 33 yards per game in the last 4 games. Averaging. He only has 1 touchdown in that time frame. I am not betting my championship game on a guy that's averaging 4 targets over the last 4 games. Bench Kupp or get up in Week 17, man. Y'all heard it from the soup. Kupp, 7 targets, 5 receptions, 43 yards, good for 6.8 fantasy points, man. Hey, y'all heard it from Soupe. Our next player, and boy, y'all gonna be in my inbox. Well, most of y'all ain't, because y'all ass didn't make the playoffs, so you probably ain't even watching the show no more. But those 2 players in that playoff right now, in that championship game, if you have Sam Darnold, you need to find another option. Sam Darnold versus Green Bay. Green Bay ranks 2nd in the league, giving up points to quarterbacks, only giving up 209 yards per game. Listen, 179 yards given up in the last 3 games, and last game they only gave up 129 yards. Listen to the statistics. Josh Jacobs will be grinding it out on the ground and grinding it out on that clock. Giving up 19 passing TDs in 15 games. That's only 1.2 TDs per game. Chicago, 2 weeks ago, shut Sam Darnold down for 231 and a TD. This pass defense is even better. Find a better option in your championship week. Sam Darnold, 237 through the air, 2 TDs and 2 picks. Good for 14.5 fantasy points. He will fall outside the top 15, man. Hey, don't be upset with me. We're going off facts, not feelings. And our 5th sit, last sit, and it's going to kill y'all. It's killing me. But I'm benching him this week. Malik Nabers versus Indianapolis. Indianapolis is ranked 10th overall in giving up points to the receiver. 3 of his lowest point game totals this year have been against top 10 defensive secondaries. All 3 of his worst games this year have been against top 10 secondaries. Indianapolis ranked 10th in the league. I'm going with the facts. I'm not going with the feelings. The New York Giants, last in the league in forcing points, only 14 points per game. Malik has gotten you this far, but in Week 17, don't go versus the facts or you gonna get whacked. 11 targets, 7 receptions, 57 yards, good for 9.2 fantasy points. He will fall outside the top 30, man. You heard it from Soupe. Man, before I leave, I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate everybody coming on, giving me inboxing me, telling me how crazy I am for making these picks, or how much they love me because they chose what I told them and they came back and won their week or they won their championship, man. I love it all, the bad and the good. Nobody's perfect, man. We all human. But just remember, when you come on this show, I put my all into these stats. I put my all into these facts, not based off of the professionals on ESPN and Fantasy Pros and all these other places. No. I dig in and look at the facts for myself. Formulate the opinion. I'm giving y'all the soup. The shit is hot. Turn up the stove. I appreciate all my viewers and all y'all done for me this year. Come check us out in 2025. The shit gonna be hotter. It's your boy Soupy, and I'm out.